Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm greetings and earnest welcome to an evening full of glamour and glitter. Passion Vista, the internationally famed luxury, lifestyle and business magazine, published by Unified Brains Media and Publication House, feels proud to announce yet another feather in its list of exclusive recognitions and titles. Passion Vista Hall of Fame 2022, a special collector's edition that features the success stories of the extremely accomplished individuals from different walks of life. Passion Vista has always remained in the forefront to publish the inspirational life stories of the most illustrious people, so that more and more people know about their successes and learn from their experience. Hall of Fame is going to be an annual sequel of Passion Vista, featuring the most outstanding and charismatic people from professional and social world from across the globe. Dynamic business leaders, passionate entrepreneurs and professionals, dedicated social activists, and other global achievers with all those courageous and impactful stories are going to be a part of the first ever special and exclusive edition of Passion Vista, titled Hall of Fame 2022. Our readers would love to read these inspiring stories of those who stand up in the society to break the stereotypes and barriers that have stirred thousands of individuals. My heartiest congratulations to all who have found a place in the first edition of Hall of Fame. I hope you will enjoy learning about such highly acclaimed people from their own mouth, as they are going to be with us today speaking about their life journey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to welcome you all to this great, grand, virtual gala of Passion Vista Hall of Fame honors and recognition. I welcome our dear friends, patrons and long-standing well-wishers of Passion Vista, honorees of Hall of Fame and our global leaders to the launch of the very special Hall of Fame Special Edition magazine. Those who get to stand in the Hall of Fame are the masters of their fate, who don't depend upon luck to turn in their favor, but rather choose to act. Hall of Fame honors and recognition is yet another milestone by Passion Vista, depicting the stories of such passionate and dynamic achievers who dream to conquer the world one day. Passion Vista Hall of Fame is our attempt to publish the success stories of such highly accomplished people whom others look upon for inspiration and guidance. This is going to be a very special annual edition of Passion Vista from this year onwards. My heartiest congratulations to all who have found a place in the first edition of Hall of Fame for their outstanding achievement. My best wishes for a sustainable growth and development for them and their future endeavor. I am sure you will have a wonderful time with us today, witnessing yet another manifestation of Passion Vista in its most grandeur form. Let's join our hands together to welcome peace, prosperity and growth for all. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let me first welcome you all to this maiden unveiling of Passion Vista Hall of Fame honors and recognitions, to an unveiling full of glitz, glamour, trends and elegance. Ever since its inception in 2018, Passion Vista has always tried to present to its global readers, other than its regular articles on luxury, lifestyle and business, stories of passionate people who have left a mark which will last forever by their unmatched talent and keen sense of determination. Hall of Fame honors and recognitions is such a special collector's edition of Passion Vista that defines the accomplishment of those who have achieved the unparalleled deeds throughout their career. They are the champions who have influenced the society with their positive attitude, passionate endeavor, and unparalleled accomplishments, with an inclination towards humanity and a commitment for excellence. My heartiest congratulations to all Hall of Fame participants for their amazing deeds which brought them to be amongst the selected few. My best wishes for a sustained growth and development for them and their future endeavors. On behalf of Passion Vista and its team, I extend a sincere thanks to all our special guests and guests of honor for taking out valuable time from their busy schedule and supporting us in making this gala launch a grand success. I further hope that you will have a wonderful time with us this evening, meeting with some of the most amazing people from across the far corners of the world. Unified Brains Media and Publication House is determined to recognize the fine efforts of eminent people like you and to publish their untold stories in its regular and special issues from time to time, and it promises to continue in this noble endeavor for times to come. Wish you all a very happy and successful year ahead. Love and peace to all.
Greetings to everyone. I'm Prince Dr. Ignat Telesfor from Madagascar. I'm ecstatic to have this opportunity to congratulate the Passion Vista for this special Hall of Fame edition. As Stephen King clearly stated, we never know which lives we influence or when or why. I believe that this special edition, which is a collection of short biographies, will be as insightful and important as it seeks to be. I hope you are excited as I am to see and be inspired by this special edition. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Mustafa Sasa from Dubai. I congratulate respected Dr. G.D. Singh on his Passion Vista magazine Hall of Fame for the 4th edition, which has more than 1 million viewers across the world. I extend my best wishes to the Passion Vista magazine and the entire team for a lot more success to come in future. It is one of the best fashion magazine I have seen.
Greetings to everyone. I am Eleonora Bonacossa, a leadership coach based in Frankfurt, Germany, who has the privilege to coach game changers across the globe. I'm here to celebrate with you, with the Passion Vista team and readers, and above all the leaders featured in this special collector's edition Hall of Fame of the luxury, lifestyle and business magazine Passion Vista. All the nominated leaders are game changers and role models in their industry. So I would like to invite everybody to become game changers, following these 3 steps: taking responsibility, be willing to take risks, and doing small steps. This will lead to the long-term transformation we all want to see in the world, not only in our business. I totally agree with the author Seth Godin, who said, "This moment is a time to do work that matters for people who care." Keep evolving.
Hello everybody, Betty Adera here from Nairobi, Kenya, sending you all my love and all my warmth. I am the Global Icon Awardee 2019, and I'm sending all my love and best wishes as we go forward with the Hall of Fame 2022. God bless you all. Thank you.
Hi, this is Alicia Rios-Wilkes, founder and creator of Radical Freedom, creating heart-centered spaces for others to learn how to live an unlimited life, connect to their unique superconscious genius, and live their true nature and purpose. And I am overflowing with love and joy to be selected and featured in the Hall of Fame 2022 in Passion Vista International magazine. It is such an honor and an incredible experience to be chosen to represent the United Kingdom at a global event. And what a beautiful way to bring people together in celebration. And to anyone of any age who wants to represent their country on a global platform, I say go for it. Go all in when it comes to anything you'd love to do. But don't do it for the fame or recognition or validation of others. I don't endorse doing anything for those reasons. I say do what your heart desires. Do things for the pure love of it, for the joy, for the experience itself. And I tell you, the fastest way to make a difference in the world is to show up fully as your true self and accept yourself as limitless. Hear my words when I say you can achieve anything you truly desire. Now, I've been asked to share my role model, but I really couldn't pick just one. There are so many, and I don't want to raise one person above another. I want us all to recognize the genius in every person. And in my view, a role model isn't about who achieves what. It's about who is embracing their true nature, their uniqueness, and sharing that with the world. Because the fullest expression of your true self is your gift to the world and to yourself. So I want to say that anyone who chooses to show up in their truth and power, who chooses to express themselves fully, who chooses to follow their heart and go for their dream life, they are role models. And if there's one thing I'd love to change in 2022, it's this. I want to put an end to the idea that we can't have it all in life, because that's BS. We are all capable and powerful enough to manifest the life of our dreams. The only thing that ever stops us from doing so is a misunderstanding of who we truly are. We all have the power to live in radical freedom. Now, I'd like to finish up by sincerely thanking Passion Vista, the whole team, for your inspiring creations and your dedication to creating a positive impact in the world. You are recognizing and celebrating the magic that people can create and the miracles that we are. And isn't that such an important and absolutely amazing thing to do? So thank you. And thank you everyone for listening. I wish you the life of your dreams, and I invite you to join the Radical Freedom Movement.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna Maria Mishkorti. I am based in Geneva, Switzerland, and I am the head of marketing, communication and engagement at Fongit. Fongit is the Geneva Foundation for Technology Innovation. We are an innovation platform and incubator, and we are currently incubating around 100 incredible startups and projects in technology. I'm very passionate about the work that we do with technology startups and the opportunities that we bring to the people of the canton of Geneva as well as Switzerland to ensure that technology reaches everyone and to ensure as well that technology really fixes the problem that we have today and the society faces today. I'm very happy to be featured at the Passion Vista Hall of Fame 2022. It is a great pleasure for me, and I would like to say thank you to the whole team of Passion Vista, which has been great and amazing to engage with, as well as for choosing me, of course, to be featured on this year's very, very prestigious Hall of Fame. I'm a big advocate when it comes to technology, when it comes to youth, gender, innovation, and the future of work. I represented myself many times, my organization, in different global conferences. Just this week, I'll be at the World Economic Forum at Davos, as well as I will be in Rwanda coming soon for one of the biggest youth conferences talking about artificial intelligence with the AI Future Lab, as well as other UN agencies and government entities. It's very important for youth to ensure that they are represented in such global events, as well as to ensure that the voice of youth is heard. I would say my role model has always been my mother, as she's such a strong woman and she's always guided my path, and she's also very passionate about the same topics, so it's great to discuss with her such things. I would like to again thank the team for choosing me, and in 2022 and 2023 I would like to see a little bit more opportunities for youth, especially now that we see more flexibility in work and better working environments. So I would like to really hope that this will continue further, providing youth with security as well as flexibility to really do for themselves those jobs of the future. So thanks again, and it is such a great pleasure to be featured in 2022.
Hi, I'm Arlene Trisman, doing business as the Beauty Concierge International. I am so excited to be nominated on this platform of Hall of Fame with Passion Vista. After an almost death car accident in 2015, I came back in 2020 and began my own new brand. My focus in my brand is working. I handpicked my own celebrity top reconstructive surgeons, both facial and body, and I integrate mandatory individualized self-care. As I've learned myself, self-care is not an option, it's mandatory. My wish for 2022 is universal peace and serenity for all. I'm honored and so excited. My role model is Kylie Jenner. She's doing very much what I'm doing in her own spa, because I just watched her bio. And the timing couldn't have been more pristine. Thank you, Passion Vista. I'm gearing up to launch my international shop link covering all beauty, fashion, fitness, and lifestyle aspects with daily pics.
Hello, everyone. My name is Arti Wabikrisoon, and I am the founder and MD of Prerna Advisory, based in South Africa. Prerna Advisory is a coaching, consulting, and capital raising firm, helping founders and entrepreneurs and senior executives to build their self-capital and raise external capital to expand their businesses too. Aside from this, I am passionate about enabling incremental change for women to be more confident, to grab their opportunities without fear and doubt debilitating their progress. I wear a number of different hats, among them being keynote speaker, podcast host, guest as well, neuroscience coach, business coach, mentor, masterclass facilitator, capital raiser, strategist, and writer, among them. I'm extremely humbled to be featuring in the Passion Vista Lifestyle, Luxury, and Business magazine in the Hall of Fame 2022 feature. It is an honor to stand among exceptional fellow Hall of Famers on this international platform and accolade. This affords me the opportunity to showcase not only what impact my business makes, but also to showcase the talent, innovation, and impact available within the South African landscape and the African continent at large, where emerging entrepreneurs are changing the face with which business is conducted and done. I'm proud to be an ambassador for all those emerging businesses, especially female-owned and led, to be able to feel motivated and continue their inspiring work. Because it does get noticed, and we can go toe-to-toe with our international counterparts too, even surpassing them. One aspect of the pro bono work I do is mentoring graduates, and it's about assisting them to find their purpose for impact. For the youth out there, there's never been a better time to be a change agent in any small or big way than it is now. You are the generation filled with opportunity and promise, so feel free to grab it, make it your own, because ultimately it will snowball into global impact too, as we have seen others do already. Your time really is now. My work in 2022 is about building greater awareness about how powerful we are as individuals and how that increases manyfold as it rolls up into the collective. And I would hope to have this idea register with a few amongst my audience of viewers, subscribers, followers, listeners, to find the courage to take that step that will have personal and communal impact. I would like to thank the team at Passion Vista and Unified Brain Virtuoso for this wonderful opportunity and for their guidance. It has been professional and such a warm experience too. Thank you so much again, and congratulations to my fellow Hall of Famers 2022. May your work continue to shine a light for greater progress and deep impact. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Asha Honeysett. It's such a pleasure to connect with you today from over here in Australia. I'm the founder of Light Tower, The Purpose Within, which is a personal development company that boasts custom models of transcendence. We use the process of consilience, which is to look at the common patterns emerging across the different scientific fields and come up with unified systems of self-actualization and self-transcendence. It's such a privilege to be acknowledged by Passion Vista in the Hall of Fame 2022 awards. Being recognised as a leader within the field of elevating human consciousness at such an early stage for Light Tower and the release of the Diamond Mind philosophy is truly humbling and so rewarding. And to communicate with a global audience really suggests to me just how ready the collective is to have these conversations where we start to speak about well-being, transcendence and human potential in a drastically new way. So for the youth who are also looking to step out on the global stage and be a leader in their field, my advice to you would be to immerse yourself fully in whatever it is that you're passionate about. Have that passion drive you forward and integrate it to a point that you are the embodiment of what it is that you represent and stand for. Alongside with that, collaborate with others, because success is not a solo journey. And if you look at the leaders already making headway in your field, then they will have left gems behind. So I'd encourage you to pick those up. In terms of my own personal role models, it would be the leaders in human consciousness and those who have really decided to break the bounds already. However, in terms of a specific role model, it's very hard to go by Viktor E. Frankl, who really taught us that it doesn't matter how dire the situation is, you can always choose your own inner freedom and choose your own way. And last and not least, the contribution that I would like to make in 2022 is to really start having conversations that are shaped by this process of consilience in how we approach well-being and accessing human potential. Thank you again to Passion Vista for the inclusion of the Hall of Fame 2022 and for making this such an memorable and rewarding experience. Take care.
Hello, my name's Caroline Purvey. I'm from the UK. I'm an author, transformational leader, founder of TRE UK and creator of the unique Total Release Experience programme. Unique because our clients discover the hidden treasure that enables them to heal from the inside out, releasing tension caused from all the stress, overwhelm or trauma that they've ever experienced, releasing and finding freedom from their physical, mental and emotional pain, so they begin to live the life that they want and the life they deserve. They heal from the past and build resilience. And we have a unique online program that reaches out across the world. And we're proud to be doing that. Transforming lives, giving all of those that connect with us a tool for life and a life tool. I'm proud and honoured to be selected by Passion Vista International magazine to feature in their Hall of Fame 2022. I know I'm from the UK, but I've had the honour of speaking on stages in America, Germany, and all around the UK and Africa. But the opportunities have increased with online presence. And I'm very grateful to all those professionals that have invited me to speak to their audiences, their clients, because knowing what we do, they know that it enhances what they do. And that's exciting. Collaborations are so important. And representing my country in other countries just goes to show that we are all united and we can all work together. And I say to young people, if you have a message and you want to share it across the world, then it's possible. Use the online platform, because if your message impacts the life of just one person, then that's something to be very proud of. My role model, Nelson Mandela. He was an incredible man that stood by his beliefs, and he never waned from what he knew to be true. And he paid a price for that. He had many challenges. The biggest, of course, was spending years isolated in prison. However, when he stepped out, he forgave, because he knew that from forgiveness came peace. His message is very striking. It's not our darkness we fear, but our light, that it shines so bright. And the work that we do at TRE UK empowers people to shine their light, to bring it forth, because everybody has that ability to be the person they're meant to be. What would I like to change in 2022? Mindsets. We've been so conditioned to do what we've always done, and nothing changes. We're living in a changing world, and now is the time to change. And with a different mindset, can make new discoveries, and particularly when it comes to health, because it is the greatest wealth we have. That when you know you've got that power within you to heal from the past, and that's what holds many people back, hanging on to the past, not being able to move forward, then the great life awaits. Passion Vista, the team, Pooja, thank you so much for the support that you've given me to be part of this project, to be able to share my message to a wider audience. Thank you.
Hello everyone, David Lindsay here, co-founder, speaker and educator at Phantom Leap Education, and I hail all the way from Sydney, Australia. And I just love the fact, and I'm pumped up and excited to be part of this 2022 Hall of Fame for the Passion Vista magazine. I'm super excited to be part of this, to be invited in and be part of the family. And I'm lucky enough to have gone from being an athlete, being a coach, a trainer, training people that have been to the Olympics, that won medals at the Commonwealth Games, to train athletes that have played first grade football, won championships with the first grade NRL teams and play international games. And I'm honoured and privileged to have been part of their journey. And now to transition from that side to the corporate world, I'm super pumped up. Because to anyone out there that believes that they're just in that pigeonhole, you must be able to find people that have been there, done that. Learn from them, model their behaviour, do what they do, take what works and discard what doesn't. Because if you had have told me years ago that I'll be where I am now, I would have laughed at you. This little kid from a tiny town on the outskirts of Sydney will be doing this, will be part of this Hall of Fame. I would have laughed in your face. But if you really put your mind to something and dedicate your life to it, you're not always going to reach it, but even if you don't reach it, at least you're going to be a lot further along than if you hadn't have even tried at all. A few of my role models that I've had along the way. First of all, Eric Thomas, motivational speaker from the USA. I went and I saw him about 7 or 8 years ago, and I loved it. It really pumped me up, and it gave me an idea. What can I do to get on that stage? What can I do? What message can I spread to really get out there and help thousands of people? And I came up with my 5 steps towards improved vitality, and I've managed to speak to that to thousands of people, and I love being able to impact their lives. And it also enabled me to create Phenom Leap Education. We are 3 pillars to high performance online course. We aim it at this middle management level. People that get the pressure from the top and also pressure from the bottom. If I didn't have these people around me, my wrestling coach, my football coach, my fighting coach, I would never have been able to evolve to the person that I am today. So find those role models. Find people that can help support you and push you in the right direction, and also give you a little kick if you're headed off in the wrong direction. And I want to say a quick few words to the Passion Vista team. I so appreciate that you have seen the work that I've done. You've seen the amount of work that I put in to try and get this message global. Because especially during this last 2 years, during the pandemic years, so many people have been pushed off. They're scared. They went running into corners. I really tried to do the opposite, and I tried to expand myself, because now that we've gone online, we can have an impact from here in Australia to America, to India, to Asia, anywhere in the world. So long as they've got Wi-Fi, we can make an impact. And I truly believe that's what we're all about. Making an impact in this global community. And I just want to say thank you very much for allowing me to be part of this 2022 Hall of Fame group.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Jackie Lau, and I'm very excited to be here meeting with you all today. So I'm a neuroscientist and an international life coach from Australia. As a medical researcher, I'm fascinated with human behaviors and the mechanisms underlying our mental and emotional states. I spent many years studying the neural circuits governing motivation and reward, and currently I'm working on neurodegenerative diseases with a focus on Alzheimer's disease, investigating the molecular basis relating neuroplasticity to memory and cognitive functions. As a strategic interventionist and a breakthrough specialist, and also a spirituality and relationship coach, I have a deep appreciation for the translation of neuroscience and modern psychology to create ingenious modalities that inspire transformation. Using this integrative approach that effectively leverages neurolinguistic and therapeutic interdisciplines, we can invite our contemplative and meditative state through which we can evolve and shift our mindset and state of being. Here, I'm very honored to receive this Passion Vista Hall of Fame award representing Australia. Glad to be recognized for my dedication in empowering others all over the world. In the last decade, my innovative and integrated intervention approach has allowed me to co-create with a lot of people to radically transform into more self-awareness, sense of purpose, and inner freedom. I am grateful to be here connecting with all the outstanding and remarkable global leaders and passionate social activists. And all of you who are watching this, it is a true privilege to meet you. I'd also like to thank the Passion Vista team, especially the crew members working behind the scene to put all of this together. Kudos to your great effort, bringing us together through your friendly faces and admirable attitude. In Australia, we honored this land as our mother and as part of us. Just as we are part of the land and nature, the environment sustains and nourishes us, and we are one. Rather than seeing ourselves as separate entities defined by the edge of our skin, we are actually all connected all the time. The vibratory energy particles in our body make up our electromagnetic field, and it radiates energy beyond our perceived boundaries of physical existence. In other words, our human experience is always overlapping with that of the next person, and that with the next person or creature. rippling out infinitely. Considering the current state of the world, in certain areas and aspects in the society, we see the seeming disunity and a sense of separation and heavy boundaries with each other. What if we can tune in consciously and align with our thoughts, emotions, actions to cultivate our connection to a deeper world within ourselves and with each other? We may realize that we're all just a collection of moments, and the moments are shared universally. We're not as different as we think we are. In that way, we can choose to live in a deeper beingness that nourishes our spiritual heart and channel our fear of pain that is created by the sense of separation into unity, lasting joy, diversity, appreciation, and peace. Collectively, our harmony is immensely powerful. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Dr. Josephine Harris. I am from the United States of America. I am delightful to be featured in the Hall of Fame of 2022 in Passion Vista Lifestyle Luxury Business International magazine. I am a military spouse who is passionate about lending a helping hand to others. I am a psychotherapist, a mental health expert, an international best-selling author, a 6-time #1 Amazon best-selling author, a philanthropist, a serial entrepreneur, the regional vice president of the Herpreneur Network, and I am an international licensed psychotherapist, proudly serving the Seoul Cancer Center in South Korea since 2018. I am also the CEO and founder of Common Minds LLC, a multidimensional coaching and counseling practice that empowers, inspires, and encourages clients to achieve success and life balance through the process of self-determination, confidence, and purposeful coaching, where we equip our clients with the tools they need to navigate through mental health challenges with self-direction so that they can expand individual choice and take control of their personal and or professional life. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Being featured in the Hall of Fame 2022 in Passion Vista Lifestyle Luxury Business International magazine pushes my company and me even farther to continue to facilitate for our clients an opportunity of hope. As a citizen of the United States, participating in the global events opened many doors for my career as well as my personal development. I learned and experienced new skills, meeting new people and conducting business in diverse cultures. As you representing this country on a global platform, owning your country is knowing and showing that you know why your position is the correct one for your country. I admire my husband, Keith Harris, who is my biggest supporter. However, my role models include some of the dynamic queens who came into my life, including Dr. Nikki Ziegler, who taught me to collaborate is not competition. Helene Diane, who taught me to be me. Dr. Yolanda Jerry, who pushes me into my purpose. Karen Cocker-Cherry, who taught me there are no limits. And Dorothy Wilson, who taught me how to live my faith out loud. And I can list much more, but I'm going to stop here for now. However, one thing that I would like to change in 2022 is being more open to new changes and relying totally on what God's plan is for me. Thank you, Pastor Visa and the team, for featuring me in the Hall of Fame of 2022. And again, I am honored and blessed to be a part of this Lifestyle Luxury Business International magazine. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. Thank you again.
I am so excited and humbled by the opportunity to be featured in Passion Vista's Collector's Edition Hall of Fame. To be featured in a global, international magazine has always been a dream of mine. And so I am so very grateful. Living Abundantly Incorporated and Living Abundantly Youth Vision, they both have provided me the opportunities to not only serve my community and not only serve my nation, the United States of America, but it also offered me the opportunity to serve the world. See, I teach youth, young adults, and adults how to own their greatness, how to uncover their greatness. I help people to fall madly, did I say madly, in love with who they are so that they can be who God created them to be. Oh, I stand for you being you unapologetically. I also stand for effective leadership. See, I believe that leadership is making others better as a result of your presence and ensuring the impact lasts in your absence. I am Dr. Kim R. Grimes. I'm a change agent. I am changing the world one person at a time. Are you next? Thank you again and again for this opportunity.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Siddharth Kishore. I have 12 plus years of experience of working in some of the topmost IT MNCs of the world in various roles spanning across sales, business development and customer success. Well, that was my day job that kept my family running. However, my passion is to enable people to excel in the one skill that has helped me to grow faster in my personal and professional life. That is the skill of public speaking and communication. I am also the founder of Simplify Success, an organization which believes in educating, inspiring and empowering individuals to become the best version of themselves. We focus on equipping people with the top skills of the 21st century that can help them break free from the shackles of mediocrity to become a personal brand to reckon with and build and live the life of their dreams. As I say, life is not the number of breaths you take, but the moments that take your breath away. Being featured in the Hall of Fame 2022 was one such moment. It is indeed a wonderful feeling that your contributions in your area of expertise do get noticed and acknowledged, and it fuels me to work even harder and add a lot of value in the lives of people and ultimately leave a dent in the society. Thanks to the strong support and guidance of my amazing parents, I have represented our motherland in several international public speaking and business plan competitions and won several accolades. The one experience I would like to share is that irrespective of whether you win or you lose, when no one else sees a way out, we must lead the way and make our country proud. I would like to give this message to the youth of our country, especially those who aspire to represent us on various global platforms. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. I strongly believe that instead of putting your energies into begrudging what has happened to you, learn to love your fate. Ask yourselves, what if you fail? Great! Now it is the time to learn. Lady Gaga inspires me. You might be wondering why. Simple! She stands for something bigger than a job. She offers people a sense of belonging. She refers to them as her little monsters, and she is the patron saint of misfits. If you've ever felt uncomfortable like you were the weird one at school or office, for the first time in your life you actually feel like a valued member of a community of people just like you. Similarly, I want to create a tribe of thought leaders who make everyone feel like they matter. One thing that I would like to change in 2022 is the mindset of people. Remember folks, we are all born as lions. They're not the biggest animals, they're not even the fastest or the strongest animals of the planet, but yet they rule the jungle. Why? The reason is simple. Because a lion is courageous. Unfortunately, many of us today just put our head down and do whatever is asked of us, be it our teachers, our bosses, our own limiting beliefs or conditioning. Majority of the people unfortunately will die being stuck in the rat race. I want to reawaken the lion inside each and every one of us. This is only possible by embarking on a self-development journey to get out of the cage of mediocrity, break free and become the lions we were always meant to be. I would like to thank the entire Passion Vista team for this phenomenal opportunity and extremely professional approach. They are the matchmakers that help bring out inspiring stories to the world to help motivate several others to take massive action and leave a positive impact in their lives.
Hi guys, welcome. I am Dr. Himalata Mahava.
I feel very honored to be featured by Asian African Leadership Forum, an entire team of Passion Vista. I am Assistant Professor, Department of Sociology, Maharana Pratap Government PG College, Chittorgarh, which is one of the largest educational institution of Udaipur Division and historic state of Rajasthan. It catering to the academic and intellectual needs of the young boys and girls of the area. Besides studies and teaching, as a social scientist, my chief concern is to observe the latest developments and trends in the society and suggest steps to make the society as ideal as possible. One thing I love to share on this platform, my work is my passion and worship. I have chosen my area not to get limelight, but I chose area of my work due to inner motivation and inspiration. So, as to quench some inner argue of my conscience, still I am humbled by your kind gesture to figure me in your reputed magazine. I really consider myself as fortunate and privileged to be nominated by this organization. Really felt elated to get the opportunity to respect my great nation that had created one of the ancient civilization in the entire human history and some of the most settled philosophy of the world through the wise sayings of the sages and philosophers throughout the history of human race. My role model in one of the finest human being not only in 20th century but in entire human history, father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, who taught the world novel methods of passive resistance and non-cooperation with non-violence. He had full faith on the power of truth and morality and believed that if you have full conviction towards truth, then nothing can stop you from getting your genuine demands. He even did not favor to get advantage from the enemy in the times of crisis. The great thing about him was that he insisted on the change of heart even of enemy. I really appreciate the Passion Vista magazine to entertain its readers with the latest trends in high fashion lifestyle of the most aristocratic and charismatic people from the society and business. It features the most happening trends in health and fitness, fashion and brands, food and beverages, culture and style, travels and leisure, and adventurous and classy sports, beside showcasing the lifestyle habits and success stories of renowned business leaders and celebrities from fashion and films across the globe. In this way, Passion Vista magazine inspire people to do better work by proving an international platform to people from different walks of society. One thing I would like to change in 2022 is that I want to keep anger at bay due to my this nature. Sometimes the chances of losing my near and dears. I will try to minimize this nature of mine. It is certainly a very pleasant feeling to give our college an international look by joining Passion Vista magazine. Through this platform, the college will achieve new dimensions and great things of success in future. Heartily congratulations and best wishes to the entire team of Passion Vista. You are so precious for us. So take care you all, and thank you so much.
My name is Eddie Matsumoto from California, United States. I'm the founder and creative life coach of EM Consulting, an artist and fashion designer of Eddie Matsumoto Art and Design. I am very excited and deeply honored to be featured in the Hall of Fame 2022 in the Passion Vista magazine. Working on a global stage has been my dream, and I am honored and humbled to represent the US and my native country of Japan. For all the young people, especially women and minorities in each country, I want to encourage them all to find what they are passionate about and pursue their dreams. Finding their calling having strong desire and resilience, and believing in themselves can make their dreams come true. Being a coach, artist, and fashion designer, it may sound a little strange that my first role model was Mother Teresa. I have revered her since I was in high school, and I had an opportunity to work with her at the Home for Dying Destitute in Kolkata, India, while she was still alive. She was someone who knew her calling, took courageous actions, overcame many obstacles, and inspired millions and millions of people. One thing I would like to change in 2022 is to help more people to discover happiness and peace from within. I know things are chaotic in many parts of the world right now, but if everyone can find happiness and peace from within, not from outside, and love themselves, there will be less negativity, conflict, and violence. I think this is a slow and small but steadily increasing global movement, and I am part of the movement to make the world a better and more beautiful place, day by day, one person at a time. Lastly, I want to thank the Passion Vista team for recognizing my work and helping me spread the message of happiness from within and self-love onto the global stage. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Enolia Foti. I would like to introduce myself to you. I am an international speaker, a social entrepreneur, an energetic life and business coach, author, modern-day medicine woman. I help in your personal development. If you are a conscious professional and you want conscious transformation, I work with conscious transformation. Grateful, and I am so excited to be featured in the magazine. And all of the people who have worked so diligently and so hard to make this happen, thank you so, so much. The opportunity to speak on this platform representing Angola is a great honor. I'm originally from New York, but when you cast your net to work internationally, it is an honor to inspire, to embrace the country, to show that the country is meaningful to me in my heart with the work that I do and the contributions that I make. It means everything to be here and to represent this country. So if I were to say anything to the youth at all, I would say dream a beautiful dream or you will be dreamt. You must step into your power. And stepping into your power doesn't mean to be powerful by having control over someone. Stepping into your power means that you do not have to belittle, demean, or step on top of anyone to shine, to show that you have something valuable to say. It means that you trust yourself and understand that you are worthy enough that anything that you say is of value and that anything that you do is a contribution. Hold a beautiful dream for yourself. Know that when you hold that vision for yourself, life becomes a walk to it. Because if you don't hold that vision, then what ends up happening is that you end up pursuing your whole life, anticipating that other people's judgments and perceptions are the way that you're supposed to live. And really, that's no way to live. So my role model ends up being those who are elders and who have contributed and lived their lives, because they have shown me the way, a different way of how to live my life. But what I have learned from my role models, that we can live in this world in a harmonious and balanced way without having to dictate to others how they should live. But that if we focus on ourselves and be the best version of who we are within ourselves, then everything that we do is a contribution. And that's how I choose to live. So the question will be, how do you? What I would love to change in 2022 is to let go of trying to control other people's lives and dictate to others what you believe should be done. Focus on self. Because when you come correct, when you live your life in a beautiful way, then what happens is that becomes a ripple effect. And that ripple effect impacts and changes all of the circumstances, all of the situations, all of the relationships around you. And then you, as that individual, make an impact. You, Passion Vista, contributed to something so great in giving voice, power of voice, to those of us who have been inducted into the Hall of Fame for 2022. And I just want you to know how grateful and appreciative I am for having this opportunity.
Hello and Namaskar. I am Gautam Bharat Kumar Boda, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of the JB Boda Group, India's first multinational reinsurance broker. We are a legacy brand catering to the needs of the insurance and reinsurance broking segments globally for more than 7 decades. When you get the opportunity to represent such a brand on a global platform, the vision automatically gets enlarged. You start feeling a representative of the entire nation, and then the horizons which were nowhere in even dreams suddenly open up. A new vigor, a new motivation surrounds you, which is like a fountain of ceaseless energy. At this point, I am remembering my father, my pole star, Mr. Bharat Boda, a man rooted to traditional, moral and ethical values, even while expanding business. I learned that from him, and to the youth too, my guidance would be true to your roots, be true to your countrymen and country first, then the company and profits. Be more conscious towards your surroundings. We are for the earth and not the vice versa. I'm quite honored, glad as well as feeling more responsible on being featured in Passion Vista, a globally acclaimed magazine, not only for me individually, but for the entire JB Boda family. It's definitely a momentous moment. I would really congratulate everyone involved from bottom to the top in Passion Vista for their dedication, for their excellent execution of their social and business roles. We at JB Boda will now have to be more vigilant to our responsibilities when such an influential group recognizes your direction of serving. Let's keep the flag flying high. Thank you very much.
Hello, nice to be with you today. My name is Georgina Halaby and I'm a performance and wellbeing coach, and I'm from the UK. Though I have lived all around the world, most recently 18 years in Asia, headquartered in Singapore. And I'm honoured and delighted to be invited to be here today as part of Passion Vista's Hall of Fame for 2022. I really want to acknowledge the hard work and professionalism of Pooja and the team. So thank you very much. A little bit about me. Before becoming a coach, I had 25 years of working in business. First of all, working in direct marketing because I always knew I wanted to be in advertising. Starting off as a PA to a CEO in a direct marketing firm, and then slowly moving into the agency side and working for the likes of Ogilvy, BBDO, JWT, the big fish. And then after that, really being the local presence of companies, agencies who wanted to set up their startups in Asia. So I would pretty much run the show for them there until Corona happened. And by this stage, I'd already got my coaching qualifications, but I just knew something inside me just said, I don't want to be selling, I want to be serving. So at that time, at that crazy time, I just decided to throw away my paycheck and step into coaching full time so that I could really, really help people who were going through the pinch of the time of self-doubt, having to step into leadership roles at a time that was uncomfortable, where there was conflict and ambiguity. So I stepped in and served, and I'm still doing so, and I'm absolutely passionate about the work that I do. The work that I do has allowed me to, throughout my life, navigate the two parts of myself, which was the outer success and inner peace, and really help clients to synthesize that. The idea being that I help them transform from being in a default mode within the back of their brain, where everything is about survival and fear, to consciously being able to step into that part of their brain, which is actually the prefrontal cortex here, that sage part of their brain that is wise, creative, resourceful, whole, and being able to do so at will. And this has led me to work with amazing clients all around the world, from Mexico to Australia to Europe to Asia, and to really help them step into the greatness that they are. It really at the worst circumstances, the worst time ever, and to be able to deal with equanimity and ease whatever life throws at them. So I guess my advice to any youth out there who are looking to embark on a career, no matter what it is, I would love to share, I guess, something that I passionately believe and hold true within myself. You know, yes, it's very important to get experience. Yes, it's very important to get qualifications and all of those things, but often we focus a lot on the external as opposed to the internal world. And what I want you to remember is that you have everything that you need already within you. And when you think of it, you know, everything that you see or you achieve in the outer world, all of the results that you get are a result of two things. One is your action, the actions that you undertake or don't take, and the other one is the mindset. So if you have the wrong mindset, if you're very limited, if you're trapped in self-doubt, you don't tend to take action, or you don't tend to step into yourself and show up fully. And that, of course, has an impact on the results that you get. Whereas if you go in with this feeling that you are connected into the greatness within yourself, you have that self-confidence and that self-trust, you show up differently. If you have a growth mindset, you take action and you take action and you take action until you find the right path. And of course, when you show up differently, the results that you get are transformed. So it's not so much about acquiring more. Yes, you'll be acquiring more experience, you'll be doing all of these things, but you will always feel like an imposter, or you will always feel like you've not got enough, and you will only be happy unless you start to do the inner work. And the inner work, you already have everything that you need within. Just take that time, take the breath, take the space, and connect in. What would I like to see change in 2022? I believe that, you know, this whole pandemic has been an opportunity to us, and what I've been experiencing is a shift in people's consciousness, where they kind of realize that, oh my God, I am miserably successful, and the world that we live in, we're taking for granted. And so what I want to see is people capitalizing on that rising awareness and being able to take responsibility for changing themselves and changing the world, right? And that idea of, I can't do it, I'm just one person, simply isn't true, because it takes one person to create great change. What's that expression? If you think you're too small to change the world, try sleeping with a mosquito. So that's it for me now. I want to thank you for considering me, and all the best. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Jai Hira, and I consider myself a lifelong learner. When I was young, I was very competitive and focused on being number one. But as soon as I joined the workforce, I got hit with a dose of humility that changed my perspective and the course of my career. The need to be best was replaced with a strong desire to collaborate in teams and to achieve collective wins together. As I grew older and wiser, at least I'd like to believe so, I became clearer about my purpose, intentional about who I wanted to be, and I channeled all of my energy into pursuit of my passion for cybersecurity. My day job involves operating as a cybersecurity strategy and transformation director, supporting financial services organizations to become more cyber resilient through adoption of zero trust principles to build trust and attract more customers, enabling growth. I'm based in Sydney, Australia, but I grew up in a small town in Western India. I'm humbled to have been featured on the Hall of Fame class of 2022 among fellow awardees who are purpose-driven and have had tremendous social impact through pursuit of their goals. In terms of role models, my parents have been my role model. Dad taught me courage, endurance, and to have a bigger vision and always think about the big picture perspective. I learned the importance of kindness, dreaming big, and building new while nurturing existing relationships from my mum. As an industry, we've done very well to elevate cybersecurity conversation and gain a seat at the board table. One change that I hope to influence in 2022 is to bring cybersecurity conversations to the dinner table. I strongly believe that we need to start educating the next generation of cyber heroes as young as 5 to make them aware of the good and the bad actors of the cyber world. We need to inform and empower our kids with tips on protecting their identities and staying safe online. Lastly, I wanted to give a big shout out to Alkesh, Vidhi, and the wider Passion Vista group for the support during the course of the last couple of months on preparing and getting this feature across the line. So, a big thank you to you all.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen Padernal, Global EdTech Director for Cypher Learning, and I'm currently based here in the Philippines. I am also an educator. I worked in a university for almost 20 years before I joined the global team in Cypher Learning. So Cypher Learning is a global company that specializes in providing learning platforms for organizations around the world. Our headquarters is in San Francisco, California in the USA. We also have offices in APAC, in Europe, in the Middle East, in Latin America. Working in a global company like Cypher Learning has just been so amazing for me because it opened a lot of doors of opportunities for me to reach out and connect to a lot of educators, learners, and professionals through different global events like conferences that I have attended. It's been amazing just to be able to represent my country and our company in these global events as a speaker and be able to share insights and information about technology and education. I really appreciate that these experiences also gave me an opportunity to be featured as a Hall of Fame 2022 in the Passion Vista Lifestyle Luxury Business International magazine. Such an honor and a privilege to be chosen by this prestigious magazine. And all of these achievements that I truly treasure has been inspired by a lot of people that I admire, thought leaders, my family, my husband, and more importantly, my role model, my father. He was very happy all the time and proud of his children's achievement when he was still alive, but I know that he's smiling down from heaven now. So to the youth who are also dreaming of going global, I would advise you to keep that passion alive, keep learning, strive and strive to achieve those goals that you have set. Always have that courage with you to try and take the risk that will make your career grow in a positive way. If there's one thing that I would probably wish for 2022, it's for the world to be more open to learning and kinder to each other. To Passion Vista, the entire team, thank you from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity and a wonderful experience. Keep doing what you do. Keep making that difference in the lives of many. Thank you very much and have a great day.
My dear friends, I'm here to share 3 stories with you. The story of why I am so proud to be here, how I got featured as Hall of Fame 2022, and story of the change what I am aspiring. Now, let me start with the story of why I am here. It's just to shout out to the world that even if you let go everything, but hold on to what you truly believe as the right thing to do, you would not have to regret in life. Myself, Joseph, who had a glorified corporate life and let that career go and took up business coaching just to have flexibility to take care of my aged parents. And currently, I sit in the remotest village in India and coaches Fortune 500 senior management. Now, the story of how I got featured as Hall of Fame 2022. You see, in life, we do not need to do different things, but just do things differently. And what did I do differently? You know, coaching is a highly competitive profession, and for a beginner like me to coach Fortune 500 clients, I had to do things differently. Yes, I created the difference and transformational impact to my clients by learning the age-old wisdom from Eastern philosophy and started executing the methodology from Tarkashastra in an artistic way using my 18 years of international corporate experience. Lastly, the story of the change which I am aspiring. You see, I was surprised to see the same pain points which a village boy like me went through. I was surprised to see it even existed now. The entry-level employees or the new job aspirants who are just out of college faces the challenge of lack of confidence in communication. And my way of giving back to the community is confetalks.com. It's a self-help platform with courses that boost your mindset, confidence and willpower and resilience. We have a Coffee Talks community where members meet up online to sharpen their soft skills. And I'm so happy that this is helping a lot of women employees and young job aspirants from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. I congratulate Passion Vista team for the opportunity given to share these 3 stories. I want to finish with a quote. Your attitude defines your altitude. And your attitude starts from your thoughts, feelings, and finally actions. Thank you.
I'm Karina, the owner of Legendary Empire, and I'm located here in the US. I'm a spiritual financial coach, a content creator, and influencer. Here at Legendary Empire, we do strive to help others gain the confidence and the courage that they need to break generational curses, not only within their families, but within themselves. I'm so honored to be featured for this special award, the Hall of Fame 2022 in Passion Vista, along with such inspiring, dynamic, impactful industry leaders. Thank you so much. This is my first time being featured in a magazine on a global scale. So I'm so very grateful to be representing my country in that way. In my experience, I have learned that it is important to be yourself, no matter what you're doing. I've learned that it's okay to be different. As long as you are being true to you, you will still be celebrated. And my creator has shown me that time and time again, even when the odds are stacked against me. One thing that I would like to say to our youth is that no matter what, where you come from, under what circumstances that you grew up in, and no matter how young you are, you still have the ability to make a major impact on this world. So don't let the past hold you back from a beautiful future. One thing that I would like to change in 2022, I would say one thing that I would like to change is the way that our kids are learning, what they are learning. As in, I want them to learn more ways to be able to take care of themselves mentally, physically, financially, even spiritually. Those are things that are very important, and we don't get taught those things in school. I want us to be able to be more hands-on with our children and to help them feel more safe and loved being themselves. And I think that is very important on a global scale for our future. Thank you so much again, Passion Vista, for allowing me this opportunity to represent my country. And a special thanks to Priyanka for nominating me and allowing me this experience to be so great. Thank you so much, Passion Vista.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Mazen Fikri. I'm the CEO and founder of iNetwork Middle East, and we come from Egypt. It's an honor to be featured at the Hall of Fame 2022 Passion Vista Lifestyle, Luxury and Business International magazine. It's not my first global event, but this one is really special. To be noticed globally, to represent your country and your team is a big honor, and it's something that really makes me very happy. I just want to tell all the youth out there, never stop dreaming and go after your goals, and eventually you'll achieve all your dreams. Again, thank you very much for this honor, and looking forward for more events. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good day. Mel Migrino here from the Philippines. I am pleased to be part of this amazing event. I am the chairman and the president of the Women and Security Alliance Philippines, or WISAP, as the people in our country would know it. This organization actually focuses on empowering women in cybersecurity, technology, and other risk disciplines. The organization supports the development as well of the academic sector and also welcomes the male practitioners who believe in our advocacy. I am grateful to have the opportunity to be part of the Passion Vista Hall of Fame for 2022. It is indeed a great honor to take part in this excellent lineup of men and women who exude brilliance in their profession. I have graced a number of events in and outside of Asia Pacific, and I am honored to be honored to impart my knowledge and experience across the different industry practitioners and experts across the globe. This is also a recognition for my country, seeing women security leaders making headlines in certain important events within the region. My message for the youth as well as to the young leaders is to be a game changer. Don't entertain mediocrity. Continue to learn new things and be resilient. Good things will come before you even know it. If there is one thing that I would like to change for this year, I think it would be an amazing influencer and change catalyst. Use these attributes to help the majority and give back to the society. I think this is a mindset that all of us should actually inculcate. Some words for the Passion Vista and for the rest of the team. Thank you so much, Passion Vista, for this wonderful opportunity. It is a pleasure working with you and the rest of your team. More power to you.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Strasberger. I'm the CEO and Chief Wellness Strategist of the Wellness Value. I'm very excited to be here today to introduce you to myself and my organization. We are in the United States, in the beautiful state of New Hampshire, and we work with organizations to build out employee wellness and employee well-being strategies. We focus a lot around psychological safety as well as health and wellness and everything that impacts our health on and off the plate. I'm very excited to be featured in Passion Vista magazine for that reason. Our goal is to make the world of work a happier and healthier place. And so sharing this work with the world is something that I'm very excited about. I've been asked to give a few words to youth. My recommendation would be to find joy in what you do and find something that gets you excited and motivated in your work. Something I always tell college grads too is that the job you're taking after college is not probably going to be the job you take for the rest of your life. For example, I have 20 years in HR, human resources, and I left human resources during the pandemic. I was dealing with stress and burnout and needed to make a change so that I could heal. And so that's why I started the Wellness Value. And so I've completely changed directions, where I got out of college with a bachelor's degree and then a master's degree in business, and I pursued an HR career. But I've made the shift. I still work with HR professionals to support them and their organizations on employee wellness and employee well-being. So I'm still able to marry my two passions of human resources and health and wellness in the work I do. And that's what gets me excited. So follow your passion. My role models in my life have been my parents. They've been resilient. They've shown me what resilience looks like. They've shown me that you can do anything if you put your mind to it, and that no matter what the hurdles are ahead, you'll be able to overcome them. And I think that's really helped me throughout my career and throughout starting my business as well. One thing I'd like to change for 2022 is I'd like to see more organizations take a focus on improving the psychological safety in their organization. When employees feel safe, they contribute more. They can raise their hand and say there's a challenge here, so they'll call out challenges where you might not see them in a leadership position. they'll be more engaged and they'll stay longer with an organization, and they'll also refer others to work for you. And employers that don't have a psychologically safe environment end up losing employees to stress and burnout. They don't contribute to their fullest potential. They don't usually raise their hand to tell you there's an issue, and they won't give you suggestions for improvement. So there's a huge opportunity for organizations to make that change and give employees an environment that is safe for them at work, where they can raise their challenges and concerns. Finally, I have a few words for the staff at Passion Vista. I'd like to thank you for reaching out to me and selecting me to be in this magazine. I'm very excited to partner with you and share the work we're doing at the Wellness Value with the world through your magazine. Thank you so much.
Hi, I am Nurettin Sönmez. I am an actor and a spiritual warrior who wants to tell all people that we human beings have chance to find our light in ourselves. I am very happy and very proud to be featured in Hall of Fame 2022 magazine, which is very important to be in. Thank you. The team, the questions they asked were very qualified and very well prepared. This is proficiency. And also, this is another important experience for me, that whatever you do or act in life, whatever your proficiency is, if you live, if you do, or if you talk by heart, then it reaches all hearts in the world, which means you be global. What I say, or what I wish for all people, that they find peace and light in themselves, then we can find and live the real love and the real knowledge in this beautiful world. Okay. Thank you, Passion Vista, and thank you, the team. It was lovely to work with you. Hopefully, see you soon. Okay, bye.
Hello everyone, and I'm Renee McDonald. And thank you to Passion Vista for asking me to be included in this Hall of Fame 2022 awards list. Many thanks, and I feel privileged and honoured to be part of this list. Okay, so Passion Vista wanted me to talk a little bit about my background, and I thought I would give you just a short, brief glimpse into my history to kind of tell you how I've got to here right now. First up, I used to work in the media and entertainment industry, and I had a few personal issues, and then I got into going to therapy myself for my own self-development. And I found on the back of that I thought, I can do this. And one day I had a dream I was going to become a therapist. So the next day I enrolled in therapy, and a course in therapy, and I haven't looked back. So I'm a therapist, a coach, a mentor, a supervisor, and I'm also a consultant and a trainer. I run Australian online therapy training, and that's obviously in Australia. I come from Australia, and I live in a place called Wollongong in New South Wales. So I also run the brands Butterfly Courage and Heart and Soul Movement. Butterfly Courage was my original private practice that's now kind of morphed into something different altogether, and Heart and Soul Movement is my retreats and workshops that I offer in the wellness and wellbeing space as well. So that I straddle a number of different fences, and there's a number of services that I offer through all of the different things that I've done over the years. So a couple of things that they wanted me to talk to you guys about is who do I look up to? And that's people like Esther Perel and Brene Brown. They are certainly
two of my, I guess, influencers over where I might be going in my business. And then I guess you could call me a disruptor in my industry, but I like to consider myself more like having the butterfly effect, where the butterfly can flap its wings over one side of the world and impact the other side of the world, than a tiger or a rat, which is also interesting probably for you guys to hear. I'm a mentor to many people in the field, including even those in health, digital health tech, and in the therapy and coaching space. So I'm all about transitioning people to either working online and or if not working online, it might be transitioning people back to the face-to-face or helping them with life growth and loss and renewal. So I'm all about keeping kindness, heart and empathy in business and humanity. Then if we keep that humanity, kindness and empathy in business and in tech, then we will have a future as humans and we won't need to be as concerned about the future. We're all here not only together, but if we can include these aspects in business, then I believe we will have a long and prosperous future, all of us. So thank you for asking me on here, and thanks for listening. And I do hope if you need any support that you can call on one of these people, and I'm happy to be contacted at reneemcdonald.com or aott.com.au. I guess it depends on what you're needing. I provide training to therapists and coaches through AOTT, and I also provide consulting, coaching and therapy through reneemcdonald.com. All the best, everyone, and I'll see you on the flip side.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sujata Datta. I'm deeply honored and humbled to receive this recognition. Thank you so much, Passion Vista, and the respected jury members for this coveted recognition. I extend my appreciation to my team, family, customers, managers, and everyone who has been part of my journey to write a successful story of collaboration with me every day. I'm very honored. 23 years of my passionate professional journey has been spotlighted. So receiving this award is a great pleasure because it's an award for doing what I love. Thank you once again, Passion Vista.
Hi everyone, I'm Srisha Kharey. I'm an author, global speaker, and founder and chief humanitarian being at SNSCO Space for Humanity. Before I talk about Space for Humanity, I am much more of an author first, because the writing is something which helped me to evolve with Space for Humanity. I believe that everything is just about us, the self part. Outside of us is all the extension. And the self is founded, or the pillar of these two energies is the authenticity and the vulnerability. We need to be true to our own story first before we get deep dive into the other aspects. My always dream was to represent myself at a global level, and it feels really great to represent myself as a person, as a citizen of this country, India, and as a human being. I'm getting this opportunity to present myself from all the people from all these walks of life, which hold fluidity, hold diverse community. So I'm really blessed for that part. If I have to talk about a role model, I know people are gonna judge me here, but this comes true from my heart that my role model is my higher self. Is my higher self always helping me to bring out the best version of myself at every aspect? Just staying true to my own story, and this is what my higher self guide me. Because of my higher self, I'm here, I'm speaking to you all, and my higher self is all guiding me towards my purpose. Because she can do anything. She's really bold. She holds everything within themselves. And yes, my higher self is my role model. And what I talk about Passion Vista, they are really beautiful people. I'm really grateful that they recognize the value I bring. They recognize the potential and the passion that I hold for writing and speaking and building the community, guiding people, making a difference. I'm really grateful for them to bringing this opportunity to me and valuing me and recognizing that, because valuing and recognizing the potential is so much important. And when you are in the right community with the right people, you always evolve. So thank you so much for this, and I'm really grateful for everything in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the recognition from Passion Vista. I'm really impressed with their mission in collaborate minds, create magic, and confluence markets. I'm Suki Chan, director in a Hong Kong listed company and in logistics industry for more than 20 years. Focusing in business and global development while connecting investors and medias for corporate branding and digital transformation. It's my pleasure to meet you all here. Being engaged in several government bodies and business connections, my major role will be helping international brands and retailers to transform their business model from offline to online, from marketing to logistics going through business transformation. Logistics is an industry that works 7/24 without time zone. This is where I found it really interesting. Life motto, passion, drive, perfection accompanies my success in the past years. Hopefully, I can share with you in the near future. Stay tuned and have a great day.
Hi, I'm Vikina Dillon and I'm the Creator-in-Chief at The Foundry. We are an IP content development studio and an active production house here in Mumbai, India. We are creating in-house original IPs from feature films, series, podcasts, and animation projects for broadcasters and for streamers. We're about to launch our development catalog of over 200 IPs into the market with the Foundry website. Now, this is an unprecedented amount of content that we're making available for commissioners, buyers, and production partners. Now, as a company, we're exceptional for having such a wealth of material at various development stages for platforms to take advantage of, both globally and from India. As a screenwriter and a series creator, I'm proud to be responsible for much of that. I respect the privilege of being honored in the Hall of Fame 2022 Collector's Edition of the Passion Vista Lifestyle Luxury Business International magazine. The world is looking at India and it's seeing the value it contributes to the global entertainment scene. There is a global veracity to my work. From here in India, I was a correspondent for the BBC World Radio, its general news service, as well as the BBC Asia Network. I was a Star TV Channel V VJ. I wrote Virat Kohli Super V, a kids superhero animation series which premiered in over 70 countries on Disney+, Hotstar, Marvel HQ, and the Star TV network, and it garnered nearly 200 million views. I've had 5 international feature film theatrical releases. I've had a film at the Berlin Film Festival. I'm proud to be known as a Telefilm Canada Premier Writer. I'm also a judge for the Asian Academy Creative Awards. I'm also a judge for the Association of International Broadcasters Excellence Award. To the younger people, I would say, make your mark wherever you stand right now. Because when you're good at something, that recognition means that you don't have to go out into the world will come to you. So cultivate a temperament to be successful. Go find something you love, because that's what's going to keep you company at 3 in the morning when you're trying to push through. When it comes to role models, when you're younger, you're more idealistic. You think it's a straight path to a goal. So you pick one idol, you try to emulate them, and you hope that's going to set you on your path. But then when you get older, you realize it's never a straight line to your goal. There's twists and turns and it's rocky. And as you are constantly evolving, you perhaps will need to look at multiple people to try to pick up aspects from them to help set you onto your path. Now, I seek out brilliance from those closest to me. I work alongside our filmmaker and producer founders, Puneet Sira, who is the head of content and development, and Vikram Dillon, who's the business and production head. Incidentally, Puneet is my husband and Vikram is my brother. Besides their exceptional skill and film craft, they inspire me daily. Now, Puneet taught me about the dignity of yourself and others. He's the most optimistic person I know. He's a leap before you look kind of guy. And he's also taught me that you're only as weak as your weakest thought. From Vikram, I learned about fierce loyalty. I've learned about courage and about strategy. That no matter how dense the jungle is, he will find a path and he will hack his way through. Now they say you're the average of 5 people that you spend the most time with. So based on these 2 gentlemen, I think I'm a pretty nifty person. The changes I'd love to see in 22, look, we can all afford to be a bit more gracious and a bit more kinder, more tolerant in listening and learning from others. On a personal level, with me per se, I'm working on an anti-bucket list. I don't think you have to accomplish all these big transformational changes when it comes to evolving yourself bit by bit. Focusing on small things that require small energy can elicit an overall good change. So whether it means me writing that short story, or getting rid of one of my many quirks, or reconnecting with an out-of-touch friend, I'm optimistic about change. It's always a good thing. There are some kind-hearted and exuberant people working at Passion Vista. Their energy is infectious, their generous words and intentions make you feel good about yourself and about the kind of people that work for this organization. Thank you for including me in your Hall of Fame, and I will always cherish this experience.